But guess what? I started holding parties. And I didn't have to do it perfectly. I just started holding the parties and they were like, I love the products, I want it. I remember when I held my first party, I just threw the products. I didn't know how to do a class. I didn't know he was a consultant guy. I just went and I did it. And I said, buy whatever you want. And they bought everything. And I was like, wow, this is easy to do. Then I realized that I could be trained. Now we have a lot of training. But let me tell you, when you have a mindset ready to grow, you're going to see opportunities. You're going to laugh at yourself when things are not working the way you want to. But you're going to prepare yourself. You're going to become a consultant. You're going to be in love. You know what I did? I created my goal poster. So simple. But the goal poster make me go for those goals. Make me go for it. And that makes the difference. How many of you feel like you need to fix your mind right now? Maybe your mindset is not really doing it because every time I'm expecting the worst, and the worst happened. I said, nobody's gonna buy, nobody's gonna buy, and nobody bought anything. Nobody's gonna sign, nobody's gonna sign, and guess what? Nobody's gonna sign because we are attracting. Our words have power. So when you're ready to grow, you're gonna see it. You know, I learned to write my positive affirmations. I write them and I repeat it to myself day and night. And I declare it until I made it happen. That means that you're changing your mindset. Having a growing mindset will take us there. So I don't know how many of you said, that's something that I think I need to work on. The second thing that I did, I learned to know myself. You know, I don't have to be like nobody else. I have to be me. I have to know who I am. When I know who I am, I'm going to dress for success because it's me. I don't have to be like no one else. But with me, I am the messenger. I am the person that has been selected to have this opportunity. So I want you to know yourself and learn to know others. I learned that I wasn't a great connector, but I knew how to connect with people. I learned that when I connect this opportunity with their need, great things happen. Dreams were starting to happen right there. So that's something that I did a lot. Learning how to dress. I didn't even know how to dress. And guess what? Guilty. I love to dress. I love to buy stuff that I know are going to be good for my image, but make me feel good about me, who I am. So find something that is going to make you feel good about yourself. Get to know others. Serve. This is a business of serving. It's not how much I'm going to buy or how much I'm going to sell. It's serving. When we are serving, we're going to get back what we're serving others. Number 3, know your call. Know your purpose. I always said there are women assigned to me. You know, I make decisions in the way that I have to go to work. I used to work I had 2 jobs. And I used to work from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. when I started the business. When did I have time? I didn't have any time, if you think about it. When my director sit down with me, she asked me, okay, let's find when you're gonna work your business. And I said, well, Monday, I work from 8 to 8. And I used to come home and cook. Tuesday, I work from 8 to 8. And then coming home to cook. Then Wednesday, 8 to 8. And I used to come home and cook. Thursday, I worked from 9 to 1. But after 1, I was cleaning my apartment, doing laundry, doing everything. I did not have any more time for nothing else. But she had her weekly meetings that day. Okay? Say, oh, well, you can come to the meeting. Okay, then Friday, I work from 8 to 8. And then Saturday, I work from 9 to 1. And I said, Sundays, I go to church. I don't work. And then she said, well, you have here Saturdays. You can book 3 parties on Saturday. And guess what? You can make the money that you want. And she asked me, how much money you want to make? So are you getting what I'm trying to say? If you see the opportunity in your little time, if you can see your future, you're creating, you're building a future, holding your parties. When I used to get out of that place, I used to wear my uniform And I used to go there like, wow, I felt so powerful. And I realized that I was making the money that I was making in a week from 8 to 8, I was making it in that weekend. And I started falling in love with the business, falling in love to serve others, falling in love to share this opportunity. So if you're ready to make a difference, we gotta go back and work the business. I know right now we can do it both ways, but let's go back and hold those parties. Have that personal touch that when you are there serving others, guess what? They're gonna say, I want it all. Like I said, I wasn't really a salesperson. When they say how great you are, I was okay. I never was the best in sales. I never was in sharing the opportunity, but I realized I'm the best in passing on this opportunity. So that's what you want to be. That's something that I learned. So I want you to set your mind to go back and hold your parties. Because when you hold your parties, you're going to meet the next one. You never know. That's going to be your next customer for the rest of your life. Or she's going to be your next team member. Or she's going to be the next director in this company. Or she's going to be the next national. Are you excited to know that they're there waiting for you? I believe that the women out there are waiting. They're assigned to you. And I want to share a little bit of those stories because, you know, the women that I had in my area, and when we finished with 50, I didn't know I was good at building people, but I realized that everybody want to win. When you find a place for everybody to win, you're going to win. Find those women, make a list right now, and find out who am I going to share the opportunity. But don't share it without sharing the products. The product is the best. If we know how to sell the product, the opportunity will fall in place. Are you with me? Are you too quiet? I don't know if you're excited. Are you getting it? Are you with me? Are you the next one? Know your calling, your purpose. You know, I believe that God will open doors. And you just have to work on it. I always saw that, like I said, I wasn't qualified, but I learned, and I learned, and I learned, and I learned. I'm always learning. I'm here learning with you. I'm here learning from Kelly. I'm here learning from Lorena. So we're learning from each other, and that's how life is. It's not where you go. It's in the process that you learn who the person that you're becoming. The number 4 is be intentional. You know what? Life, sometimes we're running like every day is another day. Be intentional in everything that you do. Be intentional if you want to really build a business. How many customers you want to have? Go prepare. Bring your samples, bring your business cards. You know, I have one of my husband's director who said, you know, I don't bring no business cards. I'm ready. I can tell you wherever I go, every person that is in my face, she end up booking or she end up doing something with me because I make sure that I pass this opportunity all the time. So you always have opportunities. Don't let them go. Be intentional with your business. You know, the day that I decided that I want to have a different life, like I said, I was 22, but I wanted to buy my house, and that was something that I dreamed of. I saw my brothers, I'm the youngest of 9, and I saw them working very hard to own a place. But they didn't have no time with their kids. And I want to have kids by then, and I want to have the time and be present with them. So it's not that I gave the opportunity to my kids to pay their college, but I was there. I was a present parents. We were present parents, my husband and me, because then we worked together the business. But I want to tell you that there were decisions that we needed to make, that it made me wake up every morning and go out there to make it happen. We need to work. The way that I make this business is working. So let's go do it. Let's work as when you have a job, you go. And when you have a business, you work more hours. But let's do it. Let's be faithful. We have the best products. We have the best marketing plan. We have the best opportunity. I'm not telling you, you've seen it. But do you know it? Do you know? Are you intentional with the business? But if you do it right, Are you intentional with a career? You want to do a career? Then do it right. Understand the numbers. If you don't know, sit down with your husband and together figure out what you want to do with this business. I brought my husband to seminar and I said, honey, I need you to go with me. And he was like, I'm not going. Don't worry. Mary Kay pays for it. So I went and I sold. And I brought him to the seminar. And when he saw the big business, he said, quit your job and you do Mary Kay. And I was like, oh my God, why did I bring him? So he started pushing me to work. I was like, oh no, why did I do that? But guess what? He said, now let me help you. What do you need help? What do you need help? So it became our business. And that gave me the flexibility not only to establish my business, but help him to establish his after we establish ours. So the decisions that I make, being intentional with your business, don't take it for granted. You know, I didn't take it for granted. I really made it work, but I worked when I needed to work. And I have enjoyed, of course, I enjoy this opportunity. I enjoy sharing with women and sharing with families. Now there are thousands of consultants in our family. There are hundreds of directors and 15 nationals that came from the decisions that I made from the beginning. I don't know if this gets you excited. I'm not telling you this to tell you how great I am. No, I'm telling you that how many women out there are waiting for you to share the opportunity. Speak loud about this opportunity. You know, it's many out there, but 60 years? And you have someone here 34 years? The integrity of the company, I can tell you that to me, I'm faithful. I said I'm married to my husband, Alex, and I'm married to this company. So I don't know how are you, but if you haven't made that commitment, be intentional with your business to stay and pass this legacy. And number 5, trust the process. It's a process. You know, I really had a fixed mindset because I was just like a worker, a regular worker, an employee. But running your own business is going to take a lot of you. You know that? It's going to take a lot of you. Many hours, many times, many nights that you're not going to sleep, but it's okay. You want to change the world? It's going to take you that. But it's okay. It's not forever. It's not forever. It's a decision. You know, when I see our children that now they went to college, they had their degrees, we could help my parents to buy their house, I could serve the Lord, I could do so many things that I couldn't do it before if I had a regular job. But when I see the families that I have impacted, you have no idea. Every night I go to sleep, I say, thank you, Lord, because you gave me the opportunity, and I learned in the process. Many cancellations. Are you ready for that? That's okay. Through that cancellation, you know, when I think of, we have in our family, over 7 nationals in our family. I live in Palm Beach, and I used to go to Miami for 3 years in a row without stopping, every week. And I used to pray for the next consultants who were going to show up. And my Yuli Rollo came, someone who was my personal recruit 15 years ago in New York. She came right to an event where there were 7,000 people, and she showed up, and we met right after 3 months that I had the place open, that I was working, committed to make it work. Do you realize how God works when you're ready? He does his part, but we gotta be ready to move on, to share the opportunity, to be sharing the product. The process is worth it. But I want to tell you, in the number 6, learn to multiply. Don't just keep it for yourself. You know, when I think of me, like I said, I was like, I didn't want to talk to no one. It was very painful at the beginning because that's what I had in my mind. But the more I talked, I was with Janet, and she was sharing with me the way that she talked to people, and I'm like, that was never my strength. But I learned, I was determined to make it work. I was determined to change that mentality. I don't like this. It's not if I like it or not. I have to learn to enjoy life, enjoy the business, enjoy the flexibility that I have. I have to switch that mentality that is either positive or negative. So I realized that my mentality was kind of negative. Anybody connect there? I always saw the black dot and the white board. I always find any excuses. But the day that I decided that I wanted to work and make a difference, let me tell you, I started doing it, and I wanted to share this opportunity. I fall in love with it, and I wanted to share the opportunity. The rest is history. You saw with the accolades, but I want to tell you that what is it that you want to do with your business right now? If you maybe were in leadership, you made a commitment with our president. This is the time that we want to stand up and make a difference. We want to go for those 600,000 consultants. How many of them are you going to bring to this company? You're going to say, I'm going to change your life. I want to pass this legacy to you. I want you to represent me, represent this legacy, this company. It's really up to you and to me to do it the right way, with integrity. This business is simple, but it's possible. It makes a big difference. So I just want you to think of yourself. Why are you here? You know, I was 6 months. I used to go to the meeting, analyze everything. I was like, it's nice. I don't like this. I like this. I like that. So like I was just analyzing and doing nothing. I know you don't have that problem, but that was my problem, of course. Okay? But the day that I realized, this is me. This is my future. You know, one of the national was sharing that she bought her house. I came back and I told my husband, we're gonna buy a house. And my husband was, Sonia, you know how much money do we need to buy a house? And I said, no, tell me. I'll work for it. At the age of 24, we bought our house. We bought our house because that was my dream. I wanted to have my son, my children, but I wanted to have a house. I live in a very small apartment. So I want to take you back to see what is it that you want to do with your business. You have the same opportunity. The environment, you are in the right place right now. This is the atmosphere where the decisions are made. So don't leave this place without making a decision. We are making the next nationals here. I know the next nationals are forming these places because when you can see it, are you ready to make this decision? Are you determined to make it happen? You know, many times everybody keeps saying, Sonia, you never go to the parties. And I said, no, I have a goal to finish. I make the decision where to go now or after you reach your goals. So I know it's a lot of things that we do because everybody does. And sometimes it's going to sound like a little different, but it will be worth it, I can tell you. I'm here and I know that it's God's will that I'm here. That's all I can tell you. But I want to give you hope. And I want to pass this legacy to you because the company needs you right now. But you're going to be rewarded. One time I heard that the more lives you change, the more rewards you're going to have. How many rewards you want to have? How many want to be rewarded? How many want to be rewarded and say, wow, it was worth it what I did? So I want to pass this on to you. I want to celebrate you for being here, but don't go home without a goal. Go home making a commitment. Go to seminar. I don't know how many of you are already reserving your ticket to go to seminar. Go to seminar as a brand new director. Go to seminar as a senior director. Go to seminar as a code of sales, code of sharing. I don't know what your goal is, but go home. Committed and go home and talk to your husband. Talk to them. Tell them what you heard and that you're committed to make a difference. You never know. We're going through a lot right now. It's a lot of noise out there. But I want to tell you, please take time for yourself. Listen to your assignment. There are women out there who are going through a lot. Families that are going through a lot. That they need you to pass it on. Pass it on. All I have done is pass it on. And I'm so blessed and honored to be sharing this story with you today. God bless you.